It's week 3 of the National Football League, and we're in for a show from Anthony Richardson. He's gonna have to air it out plenty this week. We're just moments away from the action, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And off we go from Honolulu. Starting from the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And leading them out, the reigning Heisman Trophy winner, the number 2 pick in the NFL draft out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 31. Escapes, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Chased out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. 4th down punt coming up, so on comes Pat O'Donnell. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. We don't get a return out of that punt, and it'll be their football. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick, who unfortunately had that rookie season cut short at just 4 games. Good to have him back from Florida, Anthony Richardson.
I don't think it's hyperbole to say that when Anthony Richardson came out of the draft out of Florida, he was the greatest all-around athlete we'd ever seen at quarterback. 240 pounds, running 4.4, jumping 40 inches. He was the envy of defensive ends and linebackers that couldn't put up those numbers. Now, it's taken all those athletic traits and squeezing them into the quarterback position, maximizing all that physical talent to become the superstar he can be.
First down throw here from Richardson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives them the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Again, this is Mitchell, and he's brought down for a loss. We've got a break in the action. Looks like someone was shaken up on the play. Medical personnel out now to attend to him. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He's on the move. He's running for it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Has it down close. And in for the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Gano ends the point after. And the Aviators will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Gano ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Now motion him out of the backfield. It's complete to Hunter Henry. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Warren running between the tackles. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. He fields this at the 18. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. 58 yards on the punt there. And they're going to take over possession. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Wilson's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Mitchell up the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 46. That's complete to Wilson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Quick slant complete. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Getting out to his left, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that sack gonna cost them some yardage.
Bend. Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Flush down out to his left. The Aviators pull out in front further, 13-zip. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Gano ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. This offense ready to get going again now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Daniels from the pistol. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Trying an inside give to Warren. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Carl Granderson in on the tackle. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from the 41. Out of the gun, Daniels. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Shaq Griffin finishing that play off. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now a give to Warren, coming right. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They'll go again with Warren. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Our score, 14-0. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. And they had that one contained right at the line. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. They kick the running back in motion. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. They're set up at the 35 now. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He's on the move. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Now Daniels to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He calls his own number again. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. They pick up 20 yards there. And they'll have first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Motioning one of the tight ends. Warren. Bullies his way in for the touchdown. The Dragons make it a one-score game in the first half. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs then, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Dragons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Back out runs their offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Receiver in motion, headed right. Running for the marker on 2nd. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. This one goes for 3 yards. And that'll be a first down. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Higgins makes the catch. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. Play action with Richardson. He lets one fly deep downfield. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing now, off play action. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
When a play breaks down, every once in a while, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
They've got a man in motion. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Tackle made by Juwan Bentley. Putting the tight end in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Throw complete to Sinnott. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Now Richardson to throw. That's caught for the first. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Chased out to, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Aviators take a 13-point lead. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown, his 3rd total score this game. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain, he did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down, and when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
Gano ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Dragons and Jalen Warren headed back out there offensively. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flag. Running it after the penalty. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Warren here from the gun. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Running back sent in motion. Daniels throwing on 3rd. He's on the move. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
On 1st down, Warren. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. So it's the 2-minute warning from Honolulu. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 2nd and 8. It's caught, Warren. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
From the red zone now. And that's caught in the end zone for the touchdown. The Dragons make it a 1-score game before halftime. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Dragons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. Their offense ready to take the field now. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to...
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs. But not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Tackle made by Jair Brown. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. He'll throw it. Escapes the sack. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Oh, the football's loose. It's picked up by the defense. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. So that's halftime now. The Aviators in the lead here in Honolulu. Now let's get you back to the contiguous U.S. and over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman there with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started out in the Sooner State of Oklahoma, where you see the final score there. Kyron Williams, well over 100 yards on the ground with 3 touchdown runs. From there, we're off to check out another game. And as you see, they were losers earlier this afternoon. Tony Pollard, a touchdown run in the victory. And then lastly, on Monday Night Football, those fans will be riled up as it'll be a good matchup between their guys and what equates to be a very tough opponent. We saw a strong first half out of the mobile quarterback, Anthony Richardson. He accounted for 3 touchdowns in that first half. 1 in the air, 2 more on the ground. And he's been electrifying to this point. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments,
Patterson now
and it
to
would
kick this
seem
away.
this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Aviators and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. On first down, it's Richardson. Catch is made by Elijah Mitchell.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Handoff here to Mitchell. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up first down. Again, this is Mitchell. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. Here's 2nd and 5. That one's caught along the left sideline. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. And they send a man in motion. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Richardson back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll throw again, Richardson. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They motion the tight end over. Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Aviators grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
That one splits the uprights. And the Aviators double their lead to 14. Gano ready to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The Dragons back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a 1-score game. Daniels on 1st down. Osborne hauls it in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 2nd and 3 now. From the 37. He'll get this to Henry. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Daniels back to throw. Hit some space around midfield. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. He's on the move. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
So he sends this one out of bounds, and that's going to put the upcoming drive at the 35-yard line. Here comes their offense out again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. They're set up at the 35 now. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. He's contained at the line for no gain. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Mitchell up the middle. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He's on the move. He takes it himself. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First down throw here from Richardson. This finds Mitchell, complete. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Play brought to an end by Ronald Darby. 2nd down now, 7 to go. This is Mitchell. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Drive in dire straits, it's 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Quick slant complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Richardson. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
I know one thing from life experience here, Kate. Those big fellas, those linemen, you're going to get a little sour look in this huddle after that sack. When you get that close, inches away from the goal line, those big fellas take so much pride in pounding it in. Instead,
and they take this in for the score. The Aviators stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. The 5th time he's scored, putting him just 1 off that single-game record. And if you were the trivia fanatic who knew that Billy Kilmer and Bobby Douglas shared the record for rushing scores in one game by a quarterback, well, congratulations to you. And congratulations to him now, because he's just joined those two as the only QBs to take it in 4 times in one contest. That one right down the middle. And the Aviators stretch their lead to 21. Gano ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. This offense getting all set for this series. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Escapes the pocket. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now we give to Warren, coming right. This is ahead for about 5. Brought down on the play by Tavondre Sweat. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Out of the gun, Daniels. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Play fake here, Daniels. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Motioning the tight end now. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Again, Daniels to the air. Throw complete to Williams. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Looking for an open man. Now they force him out left. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying the left side with Warren. Room inside the 10. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. The Dragons get it back to within 2 possessions. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dragons get it back to a 14-point game. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now this offense getting set to work here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Defense showing blitz. Richardson can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Flushed out of the... Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's a pickup of 4 yards, and that leaves him with 3rd and 14. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Richardson now. And that one's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it, and they bring him down at the 18-yard line. So not with his arm, but with his legs that he enters the record book, partner. That's the most rushing yards in a game for a quarterback.
I know, Kate, you and I share this thought. On any given game day, we get a chance to see something never done before. History made. And this QB and his legs in particular got it done today.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escapes out to the left. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for...
And he finds him in the end zone for the touchdown. The Aviators make it a 3-score game in the 4th. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Gano's point after is good. And the Aviators stretch their lead to 21. Gano ready to send this away. His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Dragons returning their offense and this running back to the field. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Got Williams, and it's complete. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice gain.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Daniels on 1st down. It's taken in by Williams. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Here's 2nd and 5. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. From the gun, it's Daniels. He's on the move. He can run it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Now Daniels off the play action. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
You know, it's tough to succeed at linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Throwing now, Daniels. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
Daniels, 3rd and goal. Rolling left, buying some time. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Desperation time here on 4th. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. That's the 2-minute warning here from Honolulu. Aviators nearing their 2nd win in the campaign. First down, and they go right back to him. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Here's Mitchell again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Mitchell gets it from the gun. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. So on 4th down, it's Ryan Wright out to punt it away. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Aviators emerge as winners as we say aloha from Honolulu.